Hello, it's Alan Langston with AZREIA. Today's chart of the day comes from data provided by United Van Lines. They just published their 2015 migration study. And this information is always of interest to real estate investors as it shows the migration of population from state to state. And Arizona continues to be in a high inbound state category, which is very good for us. We traditionally rank very high relative to inbound migration, and that's important, as we all know, from a real estate investor perspective, as it's one of the growth factors for a state. If we have more people moving here, the demand for housing remains strong, creating a very good business environment for real estate investors. So it's one of the key indicators that we like to track over time, and United is a great source for that, as they've been publishing this data for about 40 years now. Now, I thought you also might be interested in seeing the actual data. So here's just the top 15 states that I pulled out of their study. And you can see, if you look at the line for Arizona, that our migration in number is over 56%, the outbound, of course, being 44%. So we're very high here. Now, historically, not as high as we have been. And so we'd always like to see these numbers better, but they are still very strong. There's one other thing that we like to look at relative to this type of data, and that's data from U-Haul, which we don't currently have up-to-date data from them. And we'd like to look at that along with this other data. And the U-Haul data, we believe, would be a little bit more reflective of renters that are moving state to state, although not entirely. So when that data publishes, we'll be sure to get out another chart of the day and try to combine that data to get an overall better picture. Thank you.